So we're here at night inside of a hospital parking lot, and we're going to be working on this 1993 Toyota 4Runner. Now, we suspect a faulty fuel pump, and we don't really have the room or the tools or anything else right now to drop the pump, or drop the tank, I mean. So, some people consider this only something that hacks do, but we're going to cut a hole right here to get to it. Now, you can call me a hack, but I think whoever designed this is a hack. So this is the probably the best way to get to it, so that's what we're going to end up doing. I'm going to draw out a line and go ahead and cut it. Now, before I marked anything and got ready to cut, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect this electrical connector. This should go to the fuel pump, wrap around this little metal bracket here. You can see me bending it. You're going to bend that out of the way and remove this access cover, which is just 3 screws. But grab this and push it down and pull it apart, and then you're set to start. 110 inverter to an extension cord running to the Dremel, where I've mapped out where I'm going to cut on here, and I'll go ahead and lift this up so you guys can get a good view on where I mapped out, because we kind of had to look at a picture a few times to figure out, but that should be where it's at. So we are going to start cutting, and right now we have it cut. You can see we went ahead and folded this up. That was Alex's idea to fold it up. Good job, Alex.
That's why I'm here.
Next, we're going to go ahead and use this. You can see this clamp is doing a great job here of clamping that. So we're going to remove that clamp, slide this off here. We're good. So now, let's see. Yep, it's back there. I have to get. So there's another fuel line right there. I went ahead and took off this one right here, but it'll be a pain to feed that through, so I'm going to tighten this one back up so I don't forget. And then for this, you're going to want a 19mm and a 14mm socket, and you're going to want to undo this, and then a Phillips to get these screws out. Of course, I'm going to already have this disconnected, but grab a Phillips, a 19 and a 14mm, and preferably on these you want a line wrench to prevent from rounding them, but sometimes you have to work with what you got, so just try your best not to round it. If you have to feel it, go buy a line wrench, because it's not worth having to replace this module or whichever side you end up rounding. Now that I have the fitting disconnected right here, it's just got the line. God, is that line rusted in there? No, it's not. Okay, we're good. Next thing I'm going to do is go around, get all these Phillips heads out. You can also probably use a socket. I'm not sure what that is, maybe a 1/4 inch it looks like. But you can just go around and get all those out. I'm just going to use a Phillips screwdriver because I didn't quite get this cut back far enough, so I might be able to get that. I don't know. I don't really want to strip it. I actually have a 1/4 inch ratchet in there that I can probably get a socket under, so I'll probably have to do that, but you just want to remove all these fasteners holding the fuel pump module in. Alright, now I have the pump module out. I have this pump module out, and what I'd do to get it out, because I didn't cut far enough back into the frame rail, also I'd rotate it just a little bit clockwise and pull this fitted in up and get it over this edge, and then work this one up and pop it out. Now you want to be careful when pulling on these lines, because you don't want to put a lot of pressure at these points, because these are very common to fail, and then you'll have to buy a whole new bulkhead. And, right now you're looking at about $100 repair of the fuel pump. You don't want to add another 100 or even more onto that. So right now I'm pulling the pump out, and there's our fuel pump. Now I'm in a parking lot right now. I'm going to go back to my house, and well, I may not even actually have to. I'll just do it right here, and go ahead and put a new fuel pump in. And now when you get your new fuel pump, you if you want the warranty, at least this is what they told me, you have to buy the screen too. And for the screen, there's a little push-on rivet right there, and all you do is push that onto there and get a socket or something and put some pressure on. It'll slide down on there and keep the screen intact. Once you get that, you get your rubber bit right here, and you put that over it and put it back into the pump assembly right here, the whole module, and what do you want to call it, the bulkhead. So we're going to do that real quick. All right, so now we have the pump back on there, back in the bottom there. We're going to hook this back up, or we're going to pop this back in there, which will be a lot of fun because it was a lot of fun getting it out. So we're going to try to put this back in here and then see what happens. Make sure it's focused. Make sure your fuel line is out of the way and get it back in line with the holes, the bolt holes, and you can go ahead and just start putting these in finger tight to hold everything in place. And once you feel you've done that enough, you can go ahead and try to put on your line over here, and you should have it reconnected correctly. And of course you want to connect this back to its pigtail. And then you're ready to try to start it. Now the pump is replaced. Back there, I promise. Everything is connected back together. I'm going to end this video with the fact that this won't start still. So I'm assuming that the fuel pump isn't getting signal, because I know for a fact it's not getting fuel. I popped the hood. There's a fuel line going to the regulator. It's at like this angle. Unscrewed the clamp, took it off. There's no fuel coming out of that at all. So I suspect the pump isn't getting signal. So I think something is telling this pump not to run. So I am going to try to figure out tomorrow what is doing that. But that's going to end this video on how to replace the fuel pump. And I hope this helped you out. Oh my gosh, that's really bright. So let me know what you guys think about this video, and thanks for watching.